Good morning, everybody. I don't want to type everything that needs to be typed. So I'm going to be annoying and do another recording because I can, regardless of if you guys listen to it or not. I know Tim will. You guys probably all will, just out of curiosity. And it makes it easier on me because I don't want to have to type, and this gets across a lot better. I know that Tai, of course, feels like we should have a staff ratio. But nothing should be dropped. I'm hearing a lot of sides to this staff ratio thing. And I agree with both points. However, I'll bring up another argument. Why have a staff ratio when this should be expected of us to mingle with the members? Why enforce a staff ratio when it should just be expected of us to have member role plays and staff role plays and not have it be enforced just a given rule that must be followed? Why have a set standard too? 1-to-1 or 1-to-4 or 1-to-7, whatever the staff ratio would be. Why not just it be a unspoken but a rule that's there? Why create this staff rule that staff has to have 1-to-1 when in reality it's already been an unspoken rule this entire time for us to have member role plays as well? Because in actuality, how are we going to enforce something that can't even happen when we don't have a good member base? Our problem does not lie with the fact that staff is not mingling. Our problem lies with the fact that we don't have many recruits. If you see pop-ups, I'm sorry. My computer likes to throw things in. There is a middle ground to a staff ratio and just not have the rule. That is our middle ground, where we just continue this unspoken rule that's already been in place. Minty did bring up the good point of saying there are no members that are actively involved to even roleplay with. Staff has been reaching out. Mindless has been over there pretty much in every introduction. Hi, I'm Mindless, welcome to the forum. If you want anything, I'm here. Tai and Minty have gone to pretty much every search thread and said, I want to do a roleplay, PM me. Tim has gone to pretty much everybody and said, let's roleplay. Talk to me. Staff is already doing their job. The issue is that we don't have active members. It has nothing to do with us as staff that have the issue. If anything, I'm the one with the issue. I'm the one not role-playing with members. That's me. That's the admin's issue. The staff is doing an amazing job. It's not the staff that needs to worry about this rule. It's that we need to get more active members. And once again, Tim has a long response that I don't want to respond to. Okay. Again, I will state my opinion of I'm holding to not making the staff ratio a rule. Having it there, as it's always been, where it's expected. We're not going to look and see, does this staff member have 1 staff to 1 member ratio, because I don't have that kind of time to go through and figure out, okay, this person's staff, how many role plays are they in? If someone wants to keep track of that, by all means, but I'm not going to enforce this rule, because this rule has already been in place. The staff is already doing their job. My issue is what was said somewhere. Let's see here. If we call or contact each member face to face. Sorry, Tim, staff, everybody. I've already dealt with a lot of creepers. I've already dealt with people that have really scarred me. I've dealt with people that have really hurt me. I will not reach out to these members via Skype call just to talk to them. If they want my Skype, that's fine. I've had typed conversations with mindless. We haven't had a call. I don't feel comfortable just throwing myself out there with these strangers and just saying, here's my Skype. I've already gotten hurt way too many times by people online that I've just given my stuff to. I'm not comfortable with the idea. Tim, if you're comfortable with the idea, you can give them your Skype and you can start having conversations, but I won't do it. I don't mind doing a group call, but I don't feel comfortable adding just because. If they want to add me, they're going to have to start talking to me or have a conversation and be friends first. I'm not comfortable with just throwing my Skype name to the point of having a Skype call. I already have Skype on the sidebar. You know, they can contact me, they can type to me. I'm not doing a call with them. I mean, Tim, you already know about what happened with Fire. The same thing. I'm not just going to throw myself into a call just to talk to them. I agree that we don't need a ratio right now. Everything is fine the way it is. We just need more members. We need to recruit. It's not about needing staff ratios. We have not been advertising properly. Why not? Because it's Gaia. Because Gaia sucks. A lot of the issue is that we can't really reach out to people on Gaia, and a lot of people on Gaia are the drama starters. We can all be realistic. That site was made for 13-year-olds. Not a lot of people on there are 13 anymore. Most of them are in their 20s but have the maturity of a 13-year-old or, younger. So, no. We would do better advertising on billboards. We would do better literally going on Google and typing in forum site. Just seeing what's out there. And just going in and recruiting, really. We don't really need to address our balance between staff and member ratios is my biggest concern with everybody. There's no reason to. There's no reason to enforce it. We don't have the member stability right now to even enforce it. We have, 31 people, 32 maybe on this site, including staff and myself. Not everybody has the same interest. It's unfair to say, Minty, you need to go roleplay with Shattered Crown because you're out of ratio. And Minty says, I don't like what Shattered Crown has to offer. I don't enjoy the types of roleplaying that Shattered Crown enjoys. Sorry, Minty, you need to go roleplay with this person because you're out of ratio. Do it, or, here's the punishment. That's not fair. If you don't like what people have to offer, you can't roleplay with them. I found for myself, some of these members don't fit with me. And it's not fair to enforce a staff ratio where I can't find a member right away that I want to roleplay with, or that answer me. The issue right now is an activity. But again, I'm not doing a Skype call face-to-face. I'm not doing a voice call. I don't mind having a chat conference, a typing chat conference. But there's no reason to with these members. There's no reason to be like, hey, all of you members should add me on Skype because I should talk to you guys individually. Do it in a PM. That's what it's there for. I don't have to give out my personal information. I don't have to do a Skype call with people. I don't feel comfortable with it. I agree that if we implement a staff ratio, we are forcing ourselves down people's throats. Hey, I'm at a ratio, come roleplay with me. We don't have to enforce anything. We're already doing our job. I agree with the time zones, but you see, it's good to have different time zones for everybody, especially for staff, because that means that staff isn't going to be online always at the same time, so we can watch over the forum at different times. But other than that, that's pretty much what I have to say. My opinion rests with, I don't feel like a staff ratio would benefit us. I think it would hinder us in the long run. What we need to focus on is recruiting. We don't need to focus on a staff ratio. But, as Tai Tai has stated, that is just my opinion, and I'm sticking by what I have to say. If anybody would like to debate that, please do. I still want to hear everybody's side, but this is where I stand.